Did you know you can become a successful YouTuber without ever taking a single class on it? That's exactly what I did, and today I'm sharing how I went from knowing nothing to building my own channel, all by learning on my own. So, how did I do that? On 15th April 2021, I published my very first YouTube video. And as of today, recording this video, this channel has 1,567 subscribers and it's monetized. So how did I do it? Well, I'm not going to sit here and say that if you do X, Y, Z on YouTube, that's the formula for being successful on YouTube. No, but there are key things that when you put together can help build your channel with time. And the first of these is finding your niche. Your niche is what your channel is about. And when it comes to this, there are two schools of thought. Some say that you do not need to niche down your channel from the word go, but others say you have to do that to be successful. Which is right? Well, I don't know. But as I promised, let me share what I did so that you choose for yourself. I started this channel, Dapper Up, to talk about or teach about men's style and grooming because I realized that a lot of us men do not put a lot of thought into how we look and appearance like women do. Yeah, so that was the reason why I started this channel. However, in my first year, that is from April when I started to December of 2021, I had only posted 6 videos. 3 years down the line, and these videos still have less than 500 views each. The introduction video has 222 views. The next, As I Sit, has 118 views. The next, 429 currently. Then the next, 122, 97, and 90 in that order. So you see, not even one made it to the 500 views mark. What did I do when I record these videos? What I did was whenever I publish the video, I share it with my network on WhatsApp. So what happens is that the people who watch my video may either watch it because they are maybe friends to me and so feel they just need to watch to support. That was how I tried to grow my channel in the first year or in the beginning stages. But we are talking about niche here. Although my niche in the beginning was trying to teach men how to appear better or how to put a lot of thought into their appearance, and therefore I posted videos with the following titles: 5 Basics of Style, Wardrobe Essentials for Men, How a Fragrance is Made, Types of Fragrances, How to Select a Fragrance, like in the beginning of my YouTube journey. At a point where when I realized that these videos were not hitting the number of views I was expecting and bringing in the number of subscribers I was hoping to get, I switched to something else. And that may have or may not have helped my channel. What did I switch to? I started posting football content, and over time what this did was to increase my number of subscribers and gets me monetized. The downside to this approach is that it wasn't really the reason why I started this channel to begin with. So because I started posting football content, remember in the beginning I started sharing with friends and family. So maybe the few subscribers I had only subscribed because they knew me. Yeah, it might not necessarily be because of the value I was given. And now I switch to football content. So the people who may be watching might just be football content lovers, and hence they weren't responding when I posted men's style and grooming content, which was the reason why I began this channel in the first place. Also, with football content, there is a lot of copyright issues. Sometimes you'd edit the video only to post and get that it has a copyright, so then all the work you've done has gone down the drain, and you have to just pull that video down after all the hard work you put into editing it. So what to do about the niche? I believe that whichever approach you choose to take, whether you niche down from the beginning or not, whatever it is you want to create and put out there should give the viewer some value. Because although people subscribe to the channel based on the football content I posted, it meant that I was giving some kind of value. I was giving some entertainment to them. So your videos should contain valuable and useful information to the people. Do you need a degree or be an expert before you share what you want to share? Definitely not. If you are, that's great, it's a plus. But that shouldn't deter you from sharing. I teach men's style and grooming, which is not something I learned or studied in school. I read biological science in school, but that isn't preventing me from sharing something I'm passionate about on this channel. So because I am very passionate about helping other men out there to look good and dress better, I first learn about it and then share the knowledge. So what do you know? What experience have you gathered over the years? Or even something that you just read about today that you think a lot more people need to know about? Feel free to share that useful information. People out there need it. They need to hear what you have to share. For example, people read books, yeah, and share what they have learned by reading those books. Why is this important? It's important because not all of us would have the opportunity to read that particular book. So if you want to begin, start by giving away useful information, and with time, people will come to know you for being the go-to for that. I've had people call me or send me a WhatsApp or even a message to ask me, oh Richie, I'm going to this place. What am I supposed to wear to that occasion? Why? Simply because they've seen me share tips on that, on men's style. So this is the reason why you need to start your channel. But it doesn't just end there. When you have that value to give, you need to package what you have to give, because you may have all that useful information in that video, but the truth of the matter is that if you don't present it in a way that people will click on it, they may never get to watch it to benefit from all the goodies you have to share in that particular video. For example, have you ordered a meal just because of how nice it was presented to you? You may even end up not liking how it tastes, but you have already ordered it. Why? Because of how it was packaged or presented to you. And that's the same on YouTube. Immediately someone opens the app, what they first see are what I call the T squared, which is your thumbnail and your title. The mistake, however, is that most creators, myself involved previously, only create their titles and thumbnails after they have finished recording, editing, and are in the process of publishing their videos. Meanwhile, let's say that your thumbnail and title are responsible for 50% of your video, and the other 50% is the content in the video. But the first two, this T square, is what the people see first. So why are you focusing only on the content and then not focusing on your title and thumbnails? Meanwhile, these are the first two things anyone sees on your channel. So you need to begin with your title and your thumbnail first, even before you record your video. And when you come up with these two things, ask yourself, will you yourself, will you click on this video? If your answer is yes, then go ahead to post it. But if it is not, then change it. Tweak them to the point where they are intriguing or they can spark curiosity in whoever is scrolling through. Whoever is scrolling through YouTube. The function of your title and your thumbnail is to make people stop scrolling and click on your video so that they watch whatever value you have put together in the content. Now, beginning a YouTube channel, to start, do you have to start with an intro video? Most of the time, people just get onto YouTube and for their first video, which I also did, they come and introduce themselves. Hi, my name is Richie and this is my YouTube channel. On this channel, I'm going to be sharing ABC. Is that a good way to start your YouTube channel? Well, if you ask me, I did that, but I don't think it helped so much. And on hindsight now, I'd rather I had created maybe 3 to 6 videos given value what I want to create about, rather than just creating the first video and telling the people what the channel was going to be about. That way, if I had created 3 to 6 videos with valuable content, then when a person watches the first one, they go watch the next and the next and the next. And that way, the algorithm would start recommending my videos to other people. But because I didn't do that, my videos were not doing well. And I think that was the reason why I had to fall on sharing to friends and family so that someone at least watches the video. But let me give you some reality check. The reality is, in most cases, no one would watch your very first videos. Should that deter you from creating? No, it shouldn't. No one ever got to the top just by doing the first thing and it blew up. No, you'd have to keep doing what you're doing for it to gain traction. So give yourself like 6 to 10 videos to focus on what you set out the channel to be about. And then afterwards, you do this thing I have learned from Crew Paul's channel, which he calls a catalyst video. What is this? This is a video with just you and the camera, sharing something about yourself, about your journey, how you got here, why you're doing what you're doing. Something like what I'm doing right now. Sharing something about my YouTube channel and how far I have come with you. Well, I hope this turns out to be my catalyst video to blow up my channel, but if it's not, who cares? I'll just create another one a couple of days later. This is because I believe there are others out there who want to begin their YouTube channels and be successful. And it is good to learn from someone who has already started and is on that journey where you want to get to. And it's not only about YouTube. The purpose of the catalyst video is for people to be able to connect with you, with your personality. So when people watch your catalyst video and they like it, they go back to watch your previous videos, which might not necessarily be about what you're currently creating, the video they are currently watching. Like this is about my YouTube journey, but my other videos are about men's style and grooming. However, once people like this video and connect with me, my personality, they go back to watch your other videos and they subscribe if they find those informative and valuable as well. So now your channel begins to grow and your views and subscribers begin to go on an upward trajectory. This is the reason why you need other content on your channel before you make a catalyst video. When you just create that one video and people like it and go to your channel and don't see other videos, it might be hard for them to come back to your channel. Now let's move on to something that I believe stresses a lot of people and deter them from starting their YouTube channels: equipment. When it comes to equipment, you don't need to purchase a fancy camera to start your YouTube journey. All you need is your phone. I started my YouTube journey with this Samsung phone, and even what I'm recording now is with another Samsung phone. So your phone is enough. Back in the day, I didn't have any tripod stand. So what I did was I used the selfie cam and stacked a couple of books that the phone could lean against. That was what I did to start my channel. But with time, I learned that the selfie cam wasn't the best one to use. It was good to use the back camera instead, which is a lot sharper. So you could get something that your phone could lean against to begin with, and then when you have the fans, you can get your tripod stand. Get something that your phone can lean against, go behind the camera and look at the focus point, mark it, and then get your seat or stand over there to start recording your content. However, sound is very, very important when it comes to YouTube. In fact, a lot of content creators say that if even your video camera quality isn't that good, but your sound is good, people watch it, as opposed to when you have a good camera or video and your sound is bad. In the beginning of my journey, although I still wanted to start anyways and had no microphone, I just used the phone's mic. So if you have one thing to invest in from the beginning, then I would say spend that money on something like this microphone, which I'm using now, because if your sound is good, people will watch your video than if your sound is bad. Editing. How did I edit my videos? In the beginning, I used Lightworks and I had to learn it all by myself. But currently, I use CapCut, which has proved very, very useful. So useful. I use the free version, which is super cool and has features that you can also use to edit your videos. So whether you're starting from the scratch like I did, or just looking for that extra push, remember this: you don't need a degree, a perfect plan, or a mentor to begin your YouTube journey. You just need the courage to start. If I can do it, so can you. Your creative journey is in your hands. And the question is, what will you create next?